everybody. Miss Roberts here for day 4 of Pirates Past Noon. Last time we were reading, we found out that the whale that the treasure map was talking about was actually the island. So we were just looking at, we were just looking right here where you can see that it looks like a whale, and then that's its eye right there, which is supposed to be where the treasure is. So here we go with chapter 7. Chapter 7, Gales a-blowin'. So the treasure must be under that rock, said Annie. Right, said Jack. Now we just have to get back to the island. We'll show Cap'n Bones where the treasure is. Then, while the pirates are digging, we'll sneak up to the treehouse and make a wish to go home, said Annie. Right. Jack poked his head out of the round window of the cabin. Cap'n Bones, sir, he shouted. The pirates took up a cry. Cap'n Bones! Cap'n Bones! Hey! Came a horrible voice. Cap'n Bones struck his ugly face through the window. Oh, sorry, not struck. Stuck his ugly face through the window. His good eye glared at Jack. What do you want, lubbers? We're ready to tell you the truth, sir, said Jack. Go ahead, growled Captain Jones. We know where Captain Kidd's treasure is. Where? We can't just tell you, we have to show you, said Annie. Cap'n Bones gave Annie and Jack a long, hard look. You'll need a rope, said Jack. And shovels, said Annie. Cap'n Bones growled. Then he roared at his men. Get 'em some rope and shovels. Aye, aye, Cap'n. Then throw these lubbers in the boat. We're going back to the island. Aye, aye, Cap'n. Back in the rowboat, Jack saw the sky had grown even darker with clouds. The waves were bigger. The wind was howling. Gales a-blowin', said Pinky. You'll see a gale if I don't get me gold today, by thunder. Cap'n Bones shouted. Row, dogs, row. The 3 pirates battled the waves until the rowboat reached the island. They all piled onto shore. Cap'n Bones grabbed Jack and Annie. Okay, lubbers, he said. Now show us where the treasure is. There, said Annie. She pointed at the black rock near the tip of the island. Under that rock? Oh, sorry, that was Jack. He said, under that rock. Cap'n Bones dragged Jack and Annie down the beach to the black rock. Get to work, Cap'n Bones said to Pinky and Stinky. What about you? Said Annie. Me? Work? Cap'n Bones chuckled. Jack gulped. How could they get away from him? Don't you think you should help your friends? He said. Cap'n Bones gave Jack a horrible grin. Nah, I'm going to hold you two till there's a treasure in my hands. Chapter 8. Dig, dogs, dig. Pinky and Stinky tied their rope around the big rock. The wind howled. The 2 pirates pulled and pulled. They need help, said Jack. Let the dogs do the work, growled the captain. You're not very nice to them, said Annie. Who cares? roared Cap'n Bones. Captain, we got it, shouted Pinky. They started pulling the rock across the sand. Now let's dig where the rock was, said Jack. All of us. But Cap'n Bones ignored his suggestion. Dig, you dogs, he shouted. Pinky and Stinky started digging. The wind blew even harder. There was going to be a thunderstorm. Oh no, sorry. Ow! I got sand in my eyes, Pinky whined. Ow! My back hurts, Stinky cried. Dig! shouted Cap'n Bones. He held Jack and Annie with one hand. With the other, he pulled out the gold medallion. He tossed it at the 2 pirates. It fell into the hole. Dig for more of these, you swine, he said. Squawk! Look, Annie said. Polly was back. She was circling above them. Go back, she squawked. Stinky and Pinky looked up at the parrot. They scowled. Dig, shouted Cap'n Bones. A big storm is coming, Cap'n, said Pinky. Go back, said Polly. The bird's an omen, Cap'n, shouted Stinky. Dig, you dogs, cried Cap'n Bones. Go back, squawked Polly. The bird's warning us, shouted Pinky. We've got to get to the ship before it's too late. The 2 pirates threw down their shovels. They started running towards the rowboat. Mutineers, come back, shouted Cap'n Bones. He dragged Jack and Annie down the beach as he ran after his men. Stop! But the pirates kept running. They got to the rowboat and pushed it into the sea. Wait! Cried Captain Bones. Stinky and Pinky jumped into the boat and they started rowing. Wait! Captain Bones let go of Jack and Annie. He ran into the water. Wait, you dogs! He hauled himself into the rowboat. Then the three pirates disappeared into the spray of waves. Go back! Squawked Polly. She means us, said Annie. Just then the storm broke over the island. The wind howled. Rain fell in buckets. Kind of like how it did today. Let's go, cried Annie. Wait, I have to get the medallion, shouted Jack. He ran to the hole dug by the pirates. He looked down into it. Even in the dreary light, the medallion was shining. I just remembered something. I don't think I showed you this picture. Oopsie. This was back when Pinky and Stinky pulled the rock away. I just came to another picture and I realized I didn't show you the last one. Big fat raindrops were falling into the hole, washing away the sand. Jack saw a patch of wood. Then the rain cleared away more sand, and Jack saw the top of an old trunk. He stared. Was it Captain Kidd's treasure chest? Hurry, Jack, cried Annie. She was halfway up the treehouse ladder. I found it! I found it! cried Jack. I found the treasure chest. Forget the treasure chest, said Annie. We have to go now. The storm's getting worse. Jack kept staring at the chest. Was there gold inside? Silver? Precious gems? Come on! Now Annie was shouting from the treehouse window, but Jack couldn't tear himself away. He brushed the chest of the muddy sand. He brushed the rest of the muddy sand off the chest. Jack, forget the treasure chest, cried Annie. Let's go! Go back, squawked Polly. Jack looked at the parrot. She was perched on the black rock. He stared into her wise eyes. He thought he knew her from somewhere else. Go back, Jack. Oh, sorry. Go back, Jack. No, that's what the parrot said. Go back, Jack, she said. She sounded like a person. Okay, it's definitely time to go. Jack took one last look at the treasure chest. He clutched the gold medallion. Then he took off, running towards the treehouse. His socks and rain boots were still there. He quickly pulled the boots on. He shoved the socks into his backpack. The rope ladder was dancing wildly in the wind. Jack grabbed it. The ladder swayed as Jack climbed. He was tossed this way and that, but he held tight. At last he pulled himself into the treehouse. Let's go, he cried. Annie was already holding the Pennsylvania book. She pointed at the picture of Frog Creek. I wish we could go there, she shouted. The wind was already blowing hard, but not now it blew even harder. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster until everything was still. Absolutely still. And that is the end of chapter 9. Sorry, not chapter 9, chapter 8. We will read chapters 9 and 10 tomorrow, but I'm kind of excited about this chapter title, The Mysterious M. So maybe we're going to find out more about that, which is exciting. I hope you're having a good week. I'm having a pretty good week. It's been busy and getting a lot of stuff done, but I hope it continues, and I hope you have a good day. Bye!